Alrighty, Howdy Neighbors, and welcome back to My Vow to My Liege. Last time, we found a rat, and we are currently trying to exterminate, if you will. By the way, the rat is the only person with, the best voice. Second swords around Ji start to fly out of the ground, and into Zeng Dan, who is about to seize the ding. Zeng Dan tries to call forth the black mist to block the swords out, but the black mist has thinned out quite considerably. Suddenly comes the realization that his escape from the ding has greatly weakened him. In addition to that, he has lost the support of the power of the ding, and is now at the end of his rope. The youth in front of me is no longer my kind of friendly head priest, nor is he the fearsome beast I saw at Lake Tai. He is now a common demon. The demon meets my eyes and suddenly breaks into a cold smile. Suddenly feel a strong gust of wind as a gleaming sword rushes at me. I feel my chest is aching, and I have a stab in the heart. My hands and legs are numb, and while there's sharping in my ears, I can only see the gleaming sword flying fatally closer and closer. No! No! As I'm falling, I feel the arms of someone carrying me securely. Oh, this is bullshit! Although it feels like this strength could break me, it is warm and gentle. You might see a pair of eyes aflame with passion as in the dimness around me. Games, I'm still alive.
没事了.
Yes, you're fine. How's you? The battle's still ongoing. Release us.
可不能看到你死.
Cannot watch you die. He smiles at me, but his smile is weak and his face is pale. Oh, fuck! Oh. Oh, did it go all the way through? Oh, fuck. I take a deep breath, and just as I am about to push Guozheng away to stand up, my hand touch a wet spot on his chest. Blood?
也许这样更好.
No. No, the king of Yue just died. Oh no, war is not this is not a good. This is several bads. Many bads. This is perhaps for the best. Girl, no, it is not. Body goes limp as his head hits my shoulder. You see, the other half of the sword is lodged into his back. Vision goes black, and I can only hear myself screaming with grief. Aju!
你竟敢!
How dare you!
现在杀了吴家小妹多没意思，你们一个个的何必自作多情呢？
To kill the little girl from the Neek family holds no meaning for me now. So why are you all doing this to yourselves? The wave of his hands, each one flings threads of silver strings out of his sleeve and grabs a hold of all the swords that are flying away, and swing them on the ground. In the midst of the clang of the swords, against swords, the sacred swords start to emit a pale green ghostly light. They fly and gather toward Yi Guang's hands, that is holding the amulet.
施家族人的魂力.
This is spiritual energy of the Shi clan.
好，去！
Go, attack! Amulet finishes absorbing the spiritual energy as Yi Guang tosses it. It then turns into a large, pale green fish, like the moon behind a thin layer of clouds, bright and ethereal. Just as it was about to hit Zeng Dan, it disappears like a dream with a blink of an eye. Zeng Dan is caught off guard as he is flung onto the rocks of the cave. The rocks are a mouthful of black blood. He closes the corner of his mouth and starts to laugh out loud.
真不愧是施家人，魂力在血祭阵中浸染了5年，居然上足灵性。 真令我意外啊！唉，
对，
我这一缕残魂用了5年，也差不多到头了。
The sheep man is as strong as they say. His presence of spiritual energy is still so strong, even after being exposed to the darker ray for so many years. This portion of his soul is almost all used up after these 5 years. Catch him.
吴家小妹，你记住，死绝对不是最好的惩罚。
Little girl from the Nave family, remember this well. Death is not the best punishment. Saying that, Zhang Dan's body becomes like a piece of paper getting torn apart. The black mist around him starts to grow and elongate to become a large golden white dragon. It isn't as big as the one I saw in Lake Tai. As he escapes from the bottom of the sword pond, the miasma and monsters also seem to retreat. Like a fierce storm, loud cries and icy winds follow him up into the sky. Right at the bloodied body of Aju. This loss pains my heart to the point that it becomes unbearable and I faint. This evil deed that you have done today will be avenged 1,000 times over. God damn, fuck, well... Death is indeed not the worst punishment. Yep, he's gonna kill everybody that's close to us, ain't he? I hate it here. I hate it.
少君
My liege. I wake up abruptly as Chen Feng helps me up. Even though he's trying to hold back his emotions, his eyes are still very red. Water. Voice is like sandpaper as a cup is handed to me. I look up to see Wu Zishu.
你先喝水，让陈峰说。
Drink some water first before listening to what Chen Feng has to say.
相国说，少君一行肯定要问大家的情况，我们都没事，勾践也没死，遗光救了他。
The Prime Minister said that once you wake up, he would surely ask how everyone is doing. We are all doing well. Wu Zhang is also not dead! Yi Guang managed to save him. Let's go. We win. We stay winning, ladies. My anxious heart starts to relax little by little. Everyone is fine. How long have I been asleep?
2天。
2 days? He's gonna take over the world in 2 days. How about Yi Guang?
遗光回虎丘了。他说少君只是魂力损耗过度，其余人也只是轻伤，他留在吴宫没多大用处，不如在虎丘调查郑旦留下的东西，再为监制重新布阵。
Yi Guang has gone back to Tiger Hill. He said that you have used too much of your spiritual energy, but sustained only light injuries. He also said that it's pointless for him to stay at the Neat Palace. Hence he has gone back to Tiger Hill to investigate the clues that Zhang Dan might have left behind. He plans to rebuild the sword formation in the next few days. But he has used up a lot of his magical powers.
遗光说，楼神没能如愿吸取大鼎的所有力量，随时都可能会来夺取鼎身。要保吴国，一定要应对周全。少君不用担心，遗光应该不会做没把握的事情。
Yi Guang said that the Dragon God failed at getting all the powers of the sacred Ding and might come back at any time to steal the Ding. If we're to protect the Kingdom of Ni, we need to respond fast and effectively. Please do not worry, my liege. Yi Guang will not do anything that he has no guarantee of succeeding. Prime Minister, you are not worried.
事到如今，吴国和少君都得依赖施一光。臣怀疑他还有什么用？
As the Kingdom of Ni and my liege are now relying on Yi Guang, what is the point of suspecting him? Actually, when I was in the Dark Array, the Dragon God borrowed Yi Guang's appearance to trick me into freeing him. It was then that I remembered your warnings of fears.
信与不信，确实是在一念之间。 郑旦不也曾经深获先王、少君和臣的信任吗？
To believe or not is but a moment's decision. Didn't Zheng Dan also trick the former king, my liege, and I? What is Zheng Dan's background? How did my father, the king?
臣去调查过了，大柱郑旦入伍的时间比之前告知的晚了一天。郑家是巫家大族，郑旦作为族中少主，也早有名声在外，假不了。就是这晚了的一天，真正的郑旦很有可能被龙神取代了。
I've looked into it. When the head priest, Zheng Dan, came to the palace. Yeah, good job, Chen Feng. He was late by a day from the appointed time. Since the Zheng clan is a famous clan for their magical powers, as was their young heir, Zheng Dan, no further investigation was done. Perhaps it was in the night before that the real Zheng Dan was replaced by the dragon god. No wonder he could not recognize Yi Guang at that time.
五湖龙神是千年精怪，凡人识不破才是理所应当。
The dragon of the Five Lakes is a monster that has lived for thousands of years. It is only natural for us humans to be unable to outsmart him. But the dragon god is not trapped inside of the Ding at that time. How did he manage to do something like this?
遗光猜测，应该是龙神趁着当年移鼎时封印不稳，偷偷分出一缕残魂，逃出了鼎外。
Yi Guang speculated that when the Ding was moved and the seal was still unstable, the dragon god secretly separated a portion of his soul and escaped out of the Ding.
臣虽不懂神鬼之事，但也明白，善守者藏于九地之下的道理。所以他的残魂选了我们意想不到的人下手。
Although I don't know anything about the supernatural, I do understand the meaning of all warfare is based on deception and hidden agendas. That is why he targeted the most unsuspecting person to impersonate.
吞噬正旦，不仅可以得到续命之力，还能接近大鼎，滋养诸神时所受的重创，养精蓄锐，破除封印。更对我们的动向，也能了如指掌。如果不是敌人，这胆色和城府，简直值得佩服。
Consuming Zheng Dan could also lengthen his life and allow him to get close to the sacred Ding. Not to mention, it could also heal his injuries and preserve his own powers and familiarize himself with our plans and actions. I would have admired him very much for his cleverness and courage if he was not the enemy. You can still admire your enemy. I do. But the Zheng clan is also renowned for their magical factions and the relatives in Gushu City. How come no one realized that he was the dragon god in disguise?
少君怎知，郑家就是完全清白的。
My liege, do you think that everyone in the Zheng clan is honest and innocent of the crime? The Prime Minister is going to say that I am being credulous again.
天下第一巫的名声地位，谁不想要？想不劳而获走捷径的人比比皆是，奉妖魔求功名富贵者也有的是先例。少君是拿君子之心去夺小人之腹。
Why? Oh, who does not want to be recognized? Oh my god, words. Who does not want the recognition of being the part... God fucking damn it. Do it again. Who does not want the recognition of being the best clan of mages in the world? There are many out there who would take the easy way out instead of working for it. There are even those who would seek the powers of demons to get what they want. My Liege is using your own righteous outlook to measure Rogue's character. Are you saying that there is not one righteous person in the Zheng clan?
别说君子，但凡不想冒险上贼船的人，都不能留活口。一荣俱荣，一损俱损。
Forget about the righteous people. Even the bystanders would not be left alive. That cowardly bastard. To play around with human lives is just too detestable.
少君，你刚刚才好一点，别太激动。
My liege, you should not exert yourself, as you have only just recovered. Says fucking Chen Feng. Chen Feng, you do not look so good yourself. Is the poison from the miasma still affecting you?
他一直守着你，就没休息过。
It is because he was looking after you all this time without rest. I'm fine now. You should go and rest. Don't even think about entering my chamber if you did not sleep for the next day.
可是臣担心。
But I'm so worried.
去吧，陈峰。我也有些话想跟少君单独谈谈。
Go, Chen Feng. I wish to speak with my liege in private.
诺。
Understood. Good night. After Chen Feng has left, I take a gander at Wu Zishu's gloomy and silent profile as the mood turns more solemn. I'm saddened when I think of the time when we were giving each other the cold shoulder. But now the Dragon God is on the loose, Neek's future is unpredictable, and my reign is in a precarious state. I really don't have the energy to be reprimanded. It surprises me when Wu Zishu turns around to give me a look with a look of exhaustion on his face. The bags and wrinkles under his eyes make him look older by a few years. Prime Minister, you look like you also have gotten very little rest. Please take a seat before we begin. Wu Zishu shakes his head and sighs softly.
少君，这5年来，偌大的蜈蚣只有你、陈峰和陈3人相依为命。你可曾质疑过陈的忠诚？
This fucker. My liege, for the past 5 years, Chen Feng, you and I have depended on each other to survive in this royal palace. Have you ever once doubted my loyalty? Never.
少君答得没有迟疑，臣很欣慰。所以，臣接下来要说的事，也完完全全是为了吴国。
My liege shows no hesitation in answering. I'm very pleased. That is why what I say next is completely for the sake of the kingdom of Neeg. Please carry on, Prime Minister.
我们原本打算在封神期间找到神器和彻底诛灭龙神的办法，但现在情况已经变了，我们也要有新的对策。
We actually intended on finding more sacred artifacts and finding a special way to kill the Dragon God while he was sealed. But it seems the situation is different now, and we need a new plan. Now that Yi Guang is back and the Dragon God is weakened, I think that there's still a chance for success.
那些都是虚的，要确保国家长久，就不能只靠国君一人维系。你是否还记得先王去世时交代的2件事？
You're giving yourself false hope. For a kingdom to prosper long term, we cannot rely on just one person. Do you remember the 2 tasks the former king gave you? I remember, to find the sacred artifact that will help us kill the Dragon God and... Do you mean you want me to continue the bloodline?
正是。
That's right. You. Raise a tripled finger at Wu Zishu. You're so angry that I cannot continue what I'm about to say.
当年先王希望你尽快成亲生子，就是担心发生现在这种情况。
At that time, the former king wanted you to quickly marry and have children because he was afraid of such a situation as what we are facing now occurring. We know very well that we cannot endure the insults we faced 3 years ago.
你尽管挑个顺眼的，贩夫走卒、农民渔夫，怎么样都行。
Just pick anyone that catches your eye. Be it a traveling merchant, a farmer, a fisherman, anyone will do. Why is the Prime Minister telling me to fuck? No! Why is that the direction this game is going? Okay. You disrespectful jerk. What are you Oh, because I can't find a fucking boyfriend. I pick up my pillow and toss it angrily at Woozy Shoot. He does not try to defend himself or avoid it. It's almost as if he doesn't care that I'm so angry to the point of losing my mind.
一旦确定有孕，臣会立刻处理掉那名男子。所以朝臣不可，勾践和施夷光也不可。
Once you have confirmed your pregnancy, I will dispose of that man. So in light of that, you cannot choose Guo Zhen, Shi Guang, or any other minister of Niig. Fucking rude! I was gonna go Guo Zhen all the way. Guo Zhen and Yi Guang have both put their lives on the line for us. Why are we still so stubbornly suspicious of them?
难道郑旦的教训还不够吗？
Have you not learned your lesson from Zheng Dan's betrayal? That is a different matter altogether. It was clearly your fault, and my father's fault, for not checking him out properly. Now you want us to sacrifice ourselves for your mistake, and also your obsession with the royal bloodline.
郑旦之事，臣当然责无旁贷，才更要告诫少君，切忌轻信。智者之虑，必杂于利害，杂于利而物可信也，杂于害而患可解也。仕途险恶，一失足成千古恨，不如谋长远之计。
Okay. I'm taking responsibility for the mistake I made with Zheng Dan, and that is why I'm trying my best to convince my liege to be more guarded. The leader's strength is to be able to make the best use of his resources by weighing the pros and cons. The world is an unforgiving place. It won't slip up and cause you misery for years. For years to come, so use some foresight and plan for the long term. For the long term. Ha ha ha. We do not know how soon our life will come to an end. So what is this long term you speak of? Oh, we're at, what, 40%? Maybe closer to like 39, but it looks closer to 40. Pull apart the front of my clothes to reveal the seal on my chest. There's the battle at Tiger Hill. The pain in my chest has been more frequent. Not even looking at it, I know that has gotten worse. Do you see this? More a dead man walking. Does making my life more miserable than it already is make you happy?
你在胡说什么？
What are you talking about? Did I say anything wrong? You don't insult me like this. I'm still human in your eyes. Woozy Shoe's cold demeanor and expressionless face suddenly falls. Saying that, I feel strangely and sadistically joyful. If I could, I would let out all my repressed anger and hate in one go. The world's an unforgiving place. A slip up could cause you misery for years to come. Woozy Shoe. All you speak about is how I can win or lose. I guess there is no one who does not have an ulterior motive in your eyes. Woohoo! Dare I ask, what do you really want? In this world that is so full of evil, you are alone, without friends or family, and you surround yourself with nothing but suspicion. What has made you happy so far? Or are all these exactly what you wish for?
臣只愿吴国和少君平安。
Oh, his eyes are different. I only wish for the peace and prosperity of the kingdom of Niig and My Liege. Woozy Shoe interrupts me with a look so furious that it seems like fire is coming out of his eyes. In just a split moment, that tall, handsome, confident, and strapping prime minister has become a withered old man.
你没有说错，我早就已经无家无国。当初父兄亲幸出亡，害我五世全族尸骨无葬，唯独剩我一个人受尽屈辱，逃来吴国，的确已了无生趣。
You're right. For many years, I've been without family or kingdom. When the king of Chu killed my father and brothers, I fled to the kingdom of Ni without burying them. My life has been void of joy.
没想到先王不仅恩待我，对我这个异国人全心信任，还助我报了大仇。无缘一无所有，剩下的只有这条命和满腔忠诚。但即使粉身碎骨，也无法回报这天大的恩情。
Who would have thought that the former king was willing to support a true defector like me? But not only did he trust me, he also took revenge on my behalf. I have nothing left to return the favor except my life and my loyalty. Even if I have to die for the cause, I will still not be able to repay my debt to him. My heart lurches in my chest as I stretch out a hand to reach for Wuzi's shoe, but he takes a step back.
先王临死前把你托付给我，我惶恐终日，时刻不敢轻忘恩人遗愿。你却说，你竟敢说我乐得看你生不如死。
Before he died, the former king ordered me to look out for you. Every day I worry that I'm unable to fulfill his last wishes. And you said, you dare to say that I want to make your life miserable. Prime Minister, what did I say just now? I'm angry at Wuzi Shu's domineering attitude and his intimidating ways. I cannot ignore the fact that if it wasn't for him exhausting himself and protecting and supporting me, I would have died 3 years ago. Anyone on Earth could reprimand Wuzi Shu, but I, alone, do not have the right to do so. It's my fault for speaking out of turn. He smiled at that! Wuzi Shu only laughs bleakly and says nothing. I suddenly feel my nose reddened, and I just want to cry long and hard. I just don't want to be a puppet. Is it so wrong to wish that, but...
少君，
My liege, why are you here? Did we not tell you to go and rest?
少将公子醒了。
Princess Xiaojing is awake! Get the fuck out of my way! Let me see my beautiful lady! We're coming. Chen Feng helps us put on my socks and shoes. Waits for me to get up. Wuzi Shu has wordlessly left my chamber. I gingerly sit up in bed as a sudden bout of exhaustion comes over me. Forget it, it's too late. Let's go tomorrow. I'm still feeling depressed after the quarrel I had with the Prime Minister yesterday. I need some good news to boost my spirits. I make my way to see Xiao Zhang early this morning. I first thought that she was cute, bubbly girl that has been spoiled and sheltered. But I did not expect her to kneel on her bed and bow to me when she sees me.
齐国少将，多谢吴君相救之恩。
God, you're so cute! Fucking goddamn it, I want to put you in my pocket. Xiao Zhang for the Kingdom of Kui. Thanks the King of Ni for saving me. You're welcome, Princess. So you've just woken up. Please let us know if you need anything.
少将想托人传话给敝国使者，请他们放心。
Xiao Zhang only wishes to send someone back to my king to let him know that I am safe and that he does not need to worry. That is only natural. Chen Feng. Every Chen Feng had a habit, as Xiao Zhang curiously looked behind me. Maids have already left when I came in, so it is only Xiao Zhang and I in the room alone.
吴少君，陈峰怎么了？
Lord Ni, what is wrong with Chen Feng? Ever since he came out of the dark array, he has not been able to rest well. We ordered him to rest in his room for a day. Wait, does that mean that the princess still remembers Chen Feng from the time the two of you were in the dark array?
血祭镇里的事我都记得，反倒是外面的事，戏子给我说了才知道。
I remember everything that happened inside the array, as if it happened outside. I only knew about it when Mr. Zaishi mentioned it to me. Hi! It was then that He Guang comes in and gives me a warm smile. Under Xiao Zheng's gaze, He seems to have remembered something. He greets me with a hand-on-hand salute.
少君，虎丘的事情暂时可告一段落，我便回来了。刚刚我给少江公子把过脉，他除了需要好好吃饭以外，已经不需要其他诊治了。
My liege, while I'm about done with my investigation on Tiger Hill, I came back to check on Princess Xiaojing. Other than needing a good meal, she does not need any more treatments. Thinking about Tiger Hill, will the princess kindly tell us what happened to you? Will the princess kindly tell us what happened to you at Tiger Hill?
我与侍卫本来在姑苏城边游玩，忽然感知到强烈的邪气，在离都城这么近的地方，我实在好奇，便追寻邪气上了虎丘。
God, she's so fucking cute. My bodyguard and I went to Gusho City to sightsee, when I suddenly felt a strong and evil presence. I was curious as to how it happened so close to the city, and I followed it as it led me up Tiger Hill. Tiger Hill is heavily guarded, so how did you manage to bypass my security to get up there?
我如果受阻，当时就会知道那是吴国祭庙，也不会偷偷跑进去了。对不起，吴少君。
If I was stopped then, I would have known that was the mausoleum of the former king of Neig and would not have gone in. I'm very sorry, Lord Neig. So you weren't stopped? It's fine, since you did not know any better. After all, you were there with good intentions.
公子到了祭庙后，又看见了什么？
What did you see after you got to the mausoleum, Princess?
我看见一群黑衣巫祝在举行血祭，我感觉打不过就想逃走，却被他们抓住了。虽然有朱雀剑的保护，我没受伤，没想到黑衣人对神剑起了贪念，对我下了咒。
I saw a group of priests dressed in black, trying to erect the dark array. Since I knew that I could not defeat them, I decided to run away, but I was captured. Although I was protected by my sacred phoenix dagger, I did not think that these men would want my dagger so much that they would hence hex me.
那群巫祝当中，是不是有个俊秀的少年？
Look at Yiguang's face. Amongst the group of priests, did you happen to see a handsome youth?
她和其他人不太一样，虽然漂亮，却有种可怕的感觉。
Yeah, he seemed quite different from the rest of them. Although he was good looking, he scared me. Princess Xiaojing is indeed an outstanding mage to be able to see through Zheng Dan's disguise.
是吗？
Is that so? When we rushed to Tiger Hill, your bodyguard and the men in black were already dead. Even Zheng Dan was injured. Zheng Dan was probably worried that his ploy would come to light if he failed to kill you, so he sacrificed some of his underlings to make his description more convincing.
这个郑蛋也太狡诈了。
This Zheng Dan is very cunning. Look at her serious face. You know when cats glare at you? that's what she's doing. She's so cute. I love her.
正因为他狡猾胜于常人，有些事才不会那么容易。
It is because he is cunning, an expert trickster. That's why anything that involves him is never easy. Yiguang smiles at Xiaojing and she blushes to the point of not being able to say a word. I don't know why she's acting so shy. Maybe simply because Xiaojing is a maiden who is not used to being talked to. Who is not used to talking to a mature young man like Yiguang. I quickly changed the topic. Princess Xiaojing, thank you very much for giving me the details about your kidnapping. So what do you intend to do next?
我离家也有数月了，准备和公孙先生商量一下，及早启程回国。
Sorry, I had to take a sip of gamer juice. It has already been a few months since I left home. I should prepare to set off early tomorrow and go back to my kingdom with Mr. Gongsun. No, not the baby! We'll send someone to escort Mr. Gongsun to the palace.
多谢吴少君，也谢谢你这么多次舍命救我。
Thank you very much, Lord Neig. Thank you for saving me, time and time again. You are welcome.
我但愿这次能不辱使命，见无期之谋，结百年之好。
I hope that I have not failed my mission to forge an alliance between Neig and Kui, and for the blessed union between Lord Neig and I. I see Xiao Jing being all shy. Sudden thought occurs to me. Not only a man in her eyes, but also her fiancé. At that thought, I begin to feel awkward. Mr. Gongsun was held back from returning his report on his mission due to our own reasons. We hope that Princess Xiaojing will not blame us for it. On that note, we hope that you rest well before you begin your journey. We will.
啊，少君稍等，我还有一件事想请教少江公子。那把朱雀剑究竟是何来历？
My liege, please wait a minute. I have something to ask Princess Xiaojing. Where did that sacred phoenix dagger come from?
这把剑是齐国传世之物，据说能够辟邪，所以我才带上了它。没想到这次还真的救了我。
This dagger is an heirloom. I brought it along with me when I heard that it could protect me from evil. I never thought that it would really save my life. Yu Guang nods his head and takes out a note written on a piece of cloth with something drawn with ink on it.
那你可曾见过这个纹路？
Have you seen this pattern before?
看起来有点眼熟。
Yes, it looks familiar. Xiao Jiang holds up the dagger next to the piece of cloth and looks at the carving of the phoenix while comparing the pattern.
和剑上的纹路很相似，但又不完全一样。我应该没在别处见过。
While it's similar to the one on the dagger, it is not entirely the same. I haven't seen it anywhere else.
多谢公子。
Thank you, Princess. Xiao Jiang has spoken with us for a while now. As she seems to be getting tired, and I still feel awkward about our engagement, I pull Yi Guang away as we say our goodbyes. Yi Guang, you're also hurt in the dark array. Why don't you get some more rest?
你这么着急拉我出来，原来是关心我。
You pulled me out of there because you care about me. Look at his face. So you still have a sense of humor. It seems like your injuries aren't serious enough for me to worry about.
倒是你，怎么样了？
What about you? How have you been? Yi Guang puts a finger at my chest. I give a bitter smile as I shake my head. What else is there to say? Ever since the dragon god escaped from the sword pond, the steel wound, of course, get from bad to worse.
我大致也猜到了，我另有办法安置大敌，余域还是交给你。有白虎栖息在内，能帮你挡住龙神的法力，减缓发作。
I could guess as much. I have other ways to settle the issue with the sacred ding. Better take the amulet instead. With the White Tiger's powers in there, I'll help protect you from the Dragon God's powers and slow down the deterioration of the seal. Doesn't the White Tiger need to return to the sacred ding?
那个大鼎被邪气侵蚀了很长一段时间了，现在回去反而对他不好。
The sacred ding has been under the influence of the evil aura for so long that it would be bad for the White Tiger to return now. So my fault for being so slow-witted. So many people have been hurt by Zheng Dan's dark array these past few years.
神器内的魂灵会依照天道选择主人，除非原本的主人突然死亡或者自愿赠送，器灵无法与他人再订立盟誓，只能靠强夺豪取。
Sacred artifacts with spirits will choose their owners. So unless their owner dies or willingly gives them up, there's no way to take possession of the artifact. One could only rely on forceful methods to steal its power. What a surprise for using such forceful methods. Are such strong-arm methods common?
代价当然极大，轻则损耗夺气者的精魄，重则遭到反噬，神魂俱灭。龙神怕是走投无路了，才出此下策。但他那么奸猾，肯定不会只是自己吃亏。
course, the price for that method is steep. The one who steals it will at least lose part of their spirit, and at most lose their souls. Dragon God did so because he was backed into a corner, but knowing how cunning he is, he would not shoulder the losses all by himself. Hateful demon. Hit the banister in anger. Below me lies the peaceful and beautiful city of Gorsu. Unbeknownst to them, destruction and danger could come at a moment's notice. I don't know how I can kill that monster for ruining the sacred thing.
我现在倒是有个猜测，所以才请少江公子看了那块拓片。拓片上的纹路是德鼎的一只鼎角。
I did have a theory, and that's why I needed Princess Xiaojing to look at the design. The design was copied off the carvings of the sacred thing's legs. It's something you're not telling me for you to laugh so mysteriously.
还是你了解我，没有把握的事情说出来，很容易引人歧途的。
You must be patient. Speak of something without any guarantees would mislead others. So what do you need me to do?
现在我只需要你好好休息，养足精神。
All I need from you is to rest well and get your strength back. I can only nod my head with a bitter chuckle. My argument with Wu Zishu. I could not sleep well, and Yi Guang must have noticed that I was not all there today.
怎么了？不舒服吗？
What is it? Are you not feeling well? Bonk! Talk to him. This is a mistake! I'm gonna do it anyway! Woo! Yiguang is the only person I can truly confide in. I felt guilty about Wu Zishu and the dilemma I'm currently trapped in. The Prime Minister hopes that I will make sacrifices for my kingdom. But there are things that I really do not want to do, so I had a bitter quarrel over it. The king and the kingdom should be one and the same, but I'm too selfish to be a good king, so I'm unworthy of the Prime Minister's faith in me.
你知道我为什么跟你回吴国吗？
Do you know why I followed you back to the kingdom of Niig? Girl, I really don't know. Out of kindness. If you let me drag you into this, you will only suffer. But you were always kind even as a child and worried about me as a friend. You could have turned a blind eye to the wounded soldiers of Yue, much less the people of Niig.
怎么听上去有点是非不分，过于博爱了。
I cannot tell if it's right or wrong from the sound of that, but it seems that it has crossed the line of brotherly love. I didn't mean it like that. I've never gone easy on the Dragon God's followers. I meant that as a doctor, you have always put others before yourself. I don't know what I'm saying. Hey, you did that on purpose. It's true that the standards of morality have been falling. You were so honest when you were young, and now that you've grown up, gotten good at teasing others.
人总是会长大的。
Everyone needs to grow up sometime. Yu Wang shoots me a broad and confident smile. Feels like we have gone back to our carefree childhood days. Yu Wang has always been kind and selfless. Even though I decided to risk our lives to rescue Chen Fang, he still stood by me. I hope that after Chen Fang recovers, the three of us will be able to set sail on the Five Lakes again. However, it remains an unreachable dream as long as the Dragon God's curse is unbroken. Yu Wang. Sometimes I wish it could still be that games from our youth. But the things that we wish for, that don't come true, outnumber the things that do.
如果还是那时的你啊， 我会怜惜他所受的种种苦，却不一定会将他当作眼前这样一位可敬之人。
We drew the same games from all those years ago. I would pity her for all the hardships that she faced, but I wouldn't see her as a respectable person that is before me right now. Because I'm the King of Neig.
是，也不是。以你的立场身份，本来可以舍弃尘封，舍弃祝罗村的老乡，你却一次次舍命相救。虽然莽撞了些，但吴王心中有仁有义，是施一光心甘情愿侍奉的君王。
Yes and no. Because of your position, you could have abandoned Chenfeng and the villagers in Zulao village, but you kept putting your life on the line to save them time and time again. Even though you are rash, you are also benevolent and loyal. I, Shi Yi Guang, have chosen to serve under such a king. Guang.
我想，武相国阅历丰富，一定也能看到你的优点。而且你能成为人君，也是武相国这么些年一直尽心尽力教导的结果。在固执程度上，你们也不愧是师徒，吵架肯定难免的。
I think that Prime Minister Wu has also experienced a good set of games. The fact that you have become a benevolent king is also due to the hard work and the teachings of Prime Minister Wu. It is not too far-fetched to say that he is your teacher and you are his student. That is why quarrels between you two are inevitable, as you're both as stubborn as each other. Are you trying to praise me or hurt my feelings?
我只是实话实说。
I only say it as I see it. I take a deep breath as I gaze into the distance of the prosperous city by the river. Every inch of the river and hills is a result of the hard work of generations of the people of Neig have put into it. It is a great honor to be their king. That is why I should do my best that's why I should do my best to be a competent king. Thank you, Yi Guang. I trust you and choose the Prime Minister. That is why I will not distance nor take the side of anyone of you. I will instead close the gap between everyone, and we will work together to break the sacred vow and bring peace to the kingdom of Neig. Yi Guang bows to me with a hand-on-hand salute, not just out of friendship, but also out of respect and loyalty. I suddenly feel that our time as children is truly in the past, and will never overlap my visions of the future. Chapter 9. The issue with Xiao Zhang is peacefully resolved. That was like half the chapters. Mr. Gongsun has submitted a formal request to return to his kingdom, taking the opportunity to visit someone else who is also waiting to return to his kingdom. Aju.
罪臣勾践参见大王。
The sinner Gorjane greets your majesty. What sinner? You saved me. I should thank you for it.
大王，这是在吴宫。
Your majesty, this is the Neig Palace. I know, but there's no one around, so I wish to treat you as a friend.
说你多少次也没用。谢谢你，让我在吴宫休养了那么多天。现在已经差不多好了，我也该回虎丘了。
I told you time and time again, but it still does not sink in. Thank you for letting me recuperate here in the Neig Palace. It's time for me to return back to Tiger Hill. I'm sorry, it's not my fault that you had to suffer.
勾践本来就是吴王的臣奴，早就习惯了。
I, Guozhen, am originally the king of Neig's criminal slave. Since I'm already long used to it. Fuck. Let's say that. Sooner or later, you will return back to the kingdom of Yue and be their king again.
我当然相信朋友之诺，只是我也明白，这件事也不是你一个人能做出的。
I really wish I could believe this promise between friends but I also understand that you cannot decide on this matter alone. Prime Minister Wu is still angry over the incident with the head priest. I will find a good time to discuss this with him. Not only is Wu Zishu angry, but he's also giving me the cold shoulder. Even when discussing official matters, he only says the bare minimum. If I bring up the subject of letting Guo Zhang return to Yue, Guo Zhang's head would be hung in the city walls in no time flat. If I cannot tell Guo Zhang this, I can only keep my thoughts to myself and apologize to him in my heart.
我懂，想到自己在那种妖怪脚下待了3年，我也好怕。
I understand. Now that I've been living under that monster for 3 years, I'm traumatized too. I did not dare tell you this before because I had hoped that I could resolve the issue with the Dragon God and his followers without having to involve anyone else. I did not think that you, Xiao Zhang, and Yi Guang would also be affected.
你扮成男子做了吴王，是不是也和那家伙有关？
Is it because of that bastard that he had to pretend to be a man to succeed the throne? Yeah. The Dragon God had an agreement with our ancestors that we, the Kingdom of Niig, would need to serve him. 5 years ago, my father, the former king, wanted to kill the Dragon God. The Dragon God's followers foiled our plans. My 3 elder brothers were killed by the Dragon God instead.
血海深仇啊！我猜今后只会有更多人被牵扯进来。你还是早做准备的好。
Your hatred is indeed steeped deep in blood. I guess that there will be more people involved with this in the future. My advice to you is that you best prepare yourself. I understand.
如果你不介意，我能不能也让亲族去打听一下龙神信徒的踪迹？越国虽然国小民弱，在东南一面，多少还有点势力。
If you don't mind, can I get my clansmen to find the whereabouts of the Dragon God's followers? Although the kingdom of Yue is small and weak, we still have some influence with the people in the southeastern parts of the land. But even the people of Niig do not know much about the Dragon God's followers.
放心，我只会说是作乱的巫祝。多年前吴国剿灭巫祝内乱的事，很多人都知道。
Don't worry, I will only tell them that these mages are causing trouble. Everyone knows how Niig had to exterminate all those mages who were causing internal strife. Every little clue helps, so thank you for your assistance, Liege.
少君，
My liege, why are we yelling? We're talking with the king of Yue at the moment.
少君恕罪，臣有急事不得不来禀报。
I do apologize, my liege, but I have some urgent news that needs immediate attention. It's regarding the Dragon God.
不，是齐国使者公孙先生，他急着要见少君，相国已经先赶过去了。
No, it is the envoy from Kui, Mr. Gongsun. He says he needs to see my liege immediately. The Prime Minister has already rushed over there. And the Prime Minister has rushed over there. What on earth could be the matter? Junfang glances at Guozheng and hesitates for a minute before saying something that shocks Guozheng and me so much that it renders us speechless.
据闻齐公被权臣田氏毒杀了。
No! No! According to the rumors, the king of Kui has been poisoned to death by the Kui Spinster town. Fuck! As I step into the hall, I hear a sob. It's the envoy of Kui, the Gongso Yi, who has forgotten all decorum. Gongso Yi sees me. He rushes in front of me, kneels down and bows to me with his head on the ground, crying as he begs me.
大王，吴齐两国世代交好，我公与大王也即将成为姻亲，如今却被乱臣贼子所害，求大王主持公道。
Your Majesty, in the name of the good relationship between the kingdoms of Niig and Kui and your engagement to our princess, I beg your Majesty to seek justice for us. The king of Kui would have been your in-law, if he had not been assassinated by an evil minister. So the dragon gods and Kui. Fucking dick. So Gongso, please get up. We're shocked by the news of what has happened to the King of Kui. We need you to give us the details.
逆臣田横与我宫素来有间隙，对吴齐联盟之事也多有阻挠。我宫担心他会为私利伤害少江公子，才会默许公子乔装来了吴国。
The rogue Tian Heng and my lord have always been in conflict, and he was always against the relationship between Kui and Ni. My lord was worried that he would do something untoward the Princess Xiaojing, so he sent her over to the kingdom of Ni in disguise.
我宫本想此次定下婚约，田横就不敢再打公子的主意，没想到激怒了田横，竟然毒杀了我宫。
My lord wanted you to be engaged with the princess to protect her from Tian Heng, but he had not expected that this would aggravate Tian Heng to poisoning him. But the king of Kui is still in his prime. For him to perish at the hands of such a dastardly man, this goes against all ethical norms. The will of heaven has been broken. Citizens of Kui will suffer yet again.
吾君所言甚是，最可怜的是少江公子，没了哥哥，家中又有豺狼，外臣也不知道如何劝他。
Lord Neig, all you have said is the truth. The person that is most upset is Princess Xiaojing, who has just lost her brother, and now the jackals and wolves are after her. I do not know how to advise her. Please do not worry. Although you cannot return in time to give your answer to your king, we will still honor the engagement and protect Xiaojing. If you are willing to continue to stay here as a guest, we'll be more than happy to host you.
有吾君这番话，外臣也就放心了。但家国有难，岂能远而避之？待我向少江公子禀明形势，便会告辞。
I feel reassured after hearing Lord Neig say that, but my kingdom is in trouble, and I shall not be avoiding it by staying away. Once I've explained the situation to Princess Xiaojing, I will take my leave. We admire your sense of righteousness. We'll prepare gifts for you to take back. We will find a suitable date for Xiaojing, you and us, to go pay our respects to the late King of Kui.
大王之恩义，公孙仪莫齿难忘。
Your Majesty, I, Gongsun Yi, will never forget the kindness you have shown us. Xiaojing will be greatly saddened. We'll take good care of her, so please do not worry.
当初为了方便照顾少江公子，他的侍女也扮男装来了吴国。现在，如果有他们相陪，公子大概会好受些。恳请大王同意他们入宫。
When we first arrived in Yi, Princess Xiaojing had her attendants from Kui, dressed as men for convenience. I think she'd be more comfortable if you allow them to attend to her here at the palace. Please allow them to stay at the princess's side. Chen Feng.
臣在。
Present. Follow Mr. Gongsun back, and bring those maids from Kui to the palace. If Mr. Gongsun needs anything else, do your best to fulfill it.
No.
Understood.
若是我宫有大王的胸怀气度，也不会。
If only my king were...
多谢大王，
Sorry.
外臣告辞。
If only my king were as kind and as tolerant as your majesty, he would not have... Thank you, your majesty. I'll take my leave now. The Gongsun Yi leaves, like a woozy shoe. She says without saying a thing, and I presume that it is a continuation of our Cold War. Secretly let out a sigh. Guess I will need to take the initiative to break the ice. Prime Minister, what do you think of the situation in the Kingdom of Kui?
齐国这次震荡，肯定要波及吴国。
I was thinking the same thing. What has happened to the Kingdom of Kui will affect the Kingdom of Ni. You think that you're right. to summon all the important ministers at the court for a discussion.
诺。
Understood. And with that, I'm gonna end this episode here. Good lord. Everything is going to hell. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you later.